Welcome back, everyone. This is the test you've all been waiting for. You've seen the science, the setup, the installation. So now we're going to go about and do the first rinse and then the first wash. I do have one late addition that's on the upper right hand corner. That is IGL EZ Graphene spray. That was sent to me free of charge from the owner, and I have a separate video about that. I'll leave the link in the comments. On the left side, there still may be two more coming that are going to get a late start. It was from Glossit. He has a product called Bodyguard and Glossit Plastic Renew, and you can see they're not cheap. They're $149 and $69. So if they show up, I've talked to Rich Light. He's the owner. He said he was going to send me those. If they show up, I will put them on the hood and add them to the test on the far left side. So now we're going to go ahead and get to washing it, see how things are looking. So if you're new to the channel, the process is foaming it down, rinsing it, foaming it down again, washing it, and then rinsing it. But because this is the first time, we're actually just going to take a moment and look at it from just foaming it off and rinsing it. See if anything has failed or started to fail. So let's take a look here. So on the top row, everything looks like it's beating and very hydrophobic, no issues. Middle row, shine armor there, actually it's clinging to it slightly. Again, this is just rinsing, like getting wet essentially. Graphene, IGL Graphene looking okay. Premier F11 top coat, it's got some sticking to it. And Next Gen Premium Ceramic Coating Spray is also sticking a little bit. So let's go ahead and foam it, wash it, and rinse it. See how things look. Take a moment to remind you that any of the products I'm using that I'm washing with and any of the products that are being used in this test, you can find a link in the description as to where to buy them. It's an Amazon Associates link, so it helps me out if you do buy through that link. So thank you for that. Let's go ahead and get to rinsing. Top row, don't see any issues. It looks like shine armor on the second row. It's the second from the left in the middle. Just at first rinse here. I'm going to change the camera angle, see if we can get a better view, but shine armor F11 top coat almost completely gone after one wash. And it looks like Next Gen. So we have three, not completely failed, but they are well on their way after just one wash. IGL EZ Graphene, that's the new product, looks good as well. Everything else, all the way down to the $13 Turtle Wax, still looks great after one wash. So that's a good start. Shine armor, you can see how it stands out. If the water's clinging to it, it's not doing its job. It should be hydrophobic, and it's not. So not a failure, but we're going to call it weak after the first wash. Adam's doing fantastic. Griots, IGL Premier, all doing great. F11 top coat, again, you can see it's sticking to it. So it's not a complete failure after one wash, but it's pretty close. You can see it. The last coat, Owner's Pride, both doing great. Next Gen Premium Ceramic Coating Spray, same as the other two, that it's just kind of holding on there. So have three that are weak after the first wash. Everything else is doing great. Does that surprise you guys? F11 is one of the most expensive products in this test. It's one of the first to fail. Not completely. I'm not calling them failed yet. And finally, to make sure we don't have any water spots, we'll use our Metro Master Blaster 8 horsepower dryer to get all the water off. We are using deionized water from CR Spotless, so it shouldn't spot anyway, but we'll do this just as a precaution, because I know some of you have talked about in the comments, some of the earlier videos, wanted to see how well these coatings and chemicals resist water spots. So Remember, this hood's going to be outside 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So we'll see how things hold up just to the natural rain and dirt in the air, things like that. Wanted to remind you guys that all of these products you see in the test are paid for out of my own pocket. I have hundreds, if not thousands of dollars tied up into these kind of tests, and I just wanted to make sure that everything is presented with free of bias, for no opinions rendered, anything like that. These are not paid reviews. So I want to find out together with you guys what the best product on the market is that's in this test. So thanks again, guys. Really appreciate all the support. Keep sharing these videos, smash that like button, and of course subscribe. Showing you kind of back behind the shop here what all the different tests we have going. So it's keeping me busy in the evenings for sure. Thanks again, guys.